I mean, what better feeling than being yourself? And what better feeling than being able to love yourself for who you are?
So, this month we covered the topic of accepting sexual orientation and diversity. I interviewed two officials from the UC, Joshua Peters-McBride and Ashleen Williams. Ashleen, Joshua. Enjoy the interviews. Thank you very much.
The It Gets Better project is a national campaign that was started in September of this year, and it was sent as a message to the LGBTQI community that things really do get better, that they're experiencing bullying right now, but there are people with a similar story, and that these are things that will maybe not go away entirely, but it gets better. You can find your passion, you can find an environment that accepts you and embraces you. One of the ways that you can get involved is by creating your own It Gets Better video. I've got a lot of friends who have been doing them on their own MacBooks or with their own cameras, and one of the things that we're going to be doing in the spring is probably taking this project back up and really doing another set. And so anyone who wants to be involved can contact me. I really believe in this project, so the long-term goal for the national campaign would be to create a dialogue and to really reduce the bullying that happens against the LGBT community, and that's something similar to my own personal goal. One of my hopes is that by getting this attention out for the University of Montana, we create our own dialogue about what we do and do not accept at this campus. I don't tolerate bullying. I don't think it's appropriate, and I think that everyone should be standing up for that. Some of the resources that you can find on campus, which might help you if you're struggling with your identity, are the Allies. I'm a Ally. It's a safe environment where people can come and have a conversation. Lambda Alliance is a fabulous resource. They're located on the second floor of the University Center, and there are several other organizations, Montana Equality Now. What I would suggest for someone struggling with their sexual identity is to just find someone that you can connect with and have that conversation with. To find someone that you trust to have that conversation with. Because the minute you have that conversation, you've taken a huge step, which is that you're acknowledging that you're not sure about what's going on anymore. And one of the great things about today is that you don't have to fit a gender norm. And in fact, I don't think we should use those phrases anymore. So there are people on this campus especially who are going to be available to help. Allies is an incredible resource. If you ever see their stickers around campus, I would encourage going to talk to them. The Lambda Alliance is a great organization that allows members of the LGBT community to come in and have a conversation. And if anyone wants a straight ally, we're here to help too, so.
I think that at an institution of higher education, a global perspective is needed. And in regards to a global perspective, I think that is, diversity of a population of an institution, diversity of thought, diversity of perspectives, diversity within academic coursework. But really, what we push is diversity in its most holistic form. So not only just race and ethnicity, which are very important, women, gender, we talk about sexual orientation, gender identity, socioeconomic status. We talk about religion, diversity of religion, spirituality. We talk about right now, which is really big on our college campuses, are veterans, returning veterans, wounded warriors, and what resources, opportunities, skills do we have available for them. So when we talk about diversity, we talk about it in the most holistic form. For those students, and for students in general, we need awareness, education, and resources available to help them succeed. To help them succeed socially, whether it's in the dorms, help them succeed socially, whether it is meeting other LGBT students. It could be academically. Well, do we have an atmosphere in which prejudice doesn't exist to LGBT students with advising? Do we have an academic course load that appreciates and has history in regards to the LGBT community? Are we providing students, our LGBT students, with additional ways to succeed outside of just monetarily and a good advisor? Meaning, are we providing them an atmosphere that is free of discrimination, hate, etc.? The It Gets Better project is a nationally based project that was started by Dan Savage and his partner in Seattle. It's a campaign to show everyone that you may be getting harassed, you may be rejected in your everyday life, in school, in your community, in your hometowns, in your homes. But it does get better. And the University of Montana is taking a stance to show them that we as an institution, as an academia, understand that. Anytime a proactive intervention exists, it helps support and enhance students' lives on a daily basis. And I think that's what the UMLIs do. I really believe that, and the It Gets Better campaign, absolutely. Showing and putting a face out there from administration staff, faculty, and students that people out there do care, that they're not sitting on the sidelines waiting for somebody to react for them or something to happen, or waiting for a hate crime to happen to respond to, that they're proactively saying, no, this community exists, we support this community, we are a resource, we're here for you, we want you to succeed and graduate. I do think that being involved as an undergraduate student, as a graduate student, on campus, even staff and faculty, I think that getting involved really does help in building allies, letting people know who you are, and then investing your talents and stuff, talents, abilities, values into the institution. I think that there are a ton of student clubs and organizations out there that really are accepting of people who are LGBT or who want to know more about people who are LGBT. I think that there's a lot of organizations, religious organizations. There's a lot of affirming religious organizations here on campus. There's a lot of social groups on campus. There's a lot of advocacy groups on campus that really are supportive of the LGBT community and really work towards creating a safe, embracing atmosphere for all students. Things like the Women's Resource Center here in the University Center is one. Students for Political Action. Just a plethora of groups that really work towards ensuring that gender identity, gender expression, and sexual orientation are part of the programming that we do.